Welcome back to another video. It is an absolutely gorgeous day out today. I did just get back from my trip. I want to do a little bit of a house reset, and I have a package I need to bring to the post office. Right now I'm just having some tea. It's 7:45. The post office opens at 8, so I think I can run over there, drop off my package, and then set up for my meeting. And then I think we're gonna get to baking, and then we'll clean either before I head to work or when I get back. Send out my package. I have 2 more that I have to send out through Staples. So I'm gonna do that after my call. But I have like 20 minutes. So I think I'm going to repurpose this candle that I just finished. This smelled amazing. It's from Amazon. I'll link it down below for you guys. But I'm going to use my candle wax and make my own and repurpose that. So I just have some wax pebbles melting right now. And then we'll probably clean up a little bit and then head out and run some errands. That's the plan. All right, it is almost 1 o'clock. I got all my packages sent out, stripped my bed, Swiffered, wiped down some surfaces, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to go to the farm today, so we'll probably do that tomorrow. I do wanna get those lemon muffins made and some granola. And if I have time before I leave, I'm probably going to prep some tofu to put in my fridge, but I think we're going to start baking. I'm heading to work. It's 3:50. I have to teach at 4:30. And it is so hot, but I have a sweatshirt on because the studio is always really chilly. So we're gonna go teach some classes. And then I'm really happy because tomorrow's like a very easy day for me. Fridays I teach 9:30 in the morning and then I don't teach until 5. It's nice to only teach like 1 class honestly at a time. It's not the most realistic schedule. Usually there's like a block, but Fridays I just teach 1 in the morning and then 1 in the evening. So that'll be really nice, and then I'll be off Saturday and Sunday, and I think my brother is coming up. I don't even know if I mentioned that, but I think he's gonna be here this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. I just don't know which day. And that'll be really nice to have him up. I think we're gonna look at my laundry room. So anyway, all right, let's go do this. I'm already sweating, and I'll see you guys after I work. Hello, it's a little after 2. I taught my class this morning, and then I went outside to kind of just chat with my client, but it ended up being like an hour that we were hanging out outside, and I just felt like I needed to move my body, and it was so nice outside, so we went for a little walk. And I'm just having some overnight oats from Bobo's Cafe, which I've talked about on here before, but it's just like a really cute cafe in Somers, and then there's one at the Chappaqua train station. They have really good coffee, really good sandwiches, baked goods. I wish they had a few more gluten-free options. I'm trying to eat less gluten. So this is gluten-free, and I think they have a like chocolate chip brownie muffin that's gluten-free, and they also have an apple crisp muffin that's gluten-free. And I think some of their hot food you can request like gluten-free as well, but most of their baked goods is not. Like none of their donuts are. I'm teaching again tonight. I need to actually make a routine and a playlist for that, so I'm going to do that right now. I'll probably make myself a coffee, and I still did not make it to the farm. They are open till 4, but I don't know. It's literally a mile from my house, and I just like haven't gone to go get some stuff yet. But there's also a farmer's market tomorrow in Pleasantville, so maybe we'll do that instead, because I do need to get some stuff. Like I have no real food in my fridge. I have the muffins we made and some tofu and some peaches. I picked up peaches. Good morning. It's 10 o'clock and I woke up at 9 because I stayed up watching this show until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what's wrong with me, but the show is called Sullivan's Crossing. It's very cheesy, but when I went to find something to watch, it came up as a suggested like show to keep watching. But anyway, we need to go to the market really badly. I want to go to the farm. I also need to go to the grocery store. I have no butter at all. I have very little flour, very little sugar. I have no veggies, and I think I have 1 peach and some kiwis in there. So like we very badly need to stock my fridge. Also, it probably doesn't look that bad, but my kitchen needs to be cleaned up. So we are going to get it together today, because I am so tired and like unwell. Why did I do that? Like why did I do that? I know better than to do that, but we got a bunch of stuff from Trader Joe's and from the market, but I think I'm most excited for these farm fresh eggs. So I'm gonna put all this away, honestly, because if I were to do a grocery haul right now, it would be like 10 minutes long. But it's mostly fruits. I got some pantry staples, a lot of pantry staples actually, and some tofu, tuna, all the basics. I have been the worst vlogger today, but all I did after I put my flowers together was I had a tuna sandwich that I made, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got at Trader Joe's. I got these coconut flavored almonds. These are a problem. I've eaten half the bag today. I made my sandwich and then opened those to try them, and I've just been like constantly snacking on them. So there's that. But I just went to the pool. I saw my neighbor. We were hanging out for a little bit, and he's having a World Cup like watch party. I don't think I'm gonna go. And I don't know what it is. Like I really want to get excited about the World Cup. I know it's a huge deal. I just like can't get into it. So that's really the only reason I'm not going. I don't have a whole lot of interest in watching it. And like, I really wish I did. It's just not my vibe, and that's okay. But it is really nice out, and it's like 5:45. So I think we might go for a walk. I've been really trying to prioritize like getting outside and moving my body. I know that when I'm on vacation, I'm always going for walks, and not even because it's in my head, but it's like I wake up and I walk to go get like breakfast and coffee. I like to walk on the beach. A lot of times, depending where you are, like you might not have a car. For me, I typically won't take my car out if I don't need to. So you're like walking to and from dinner, and I always just feel really good when I'm doing that. So I'm trying to incorporate that when I'm home, and I don't know why it's so much harder to do when you are home. I don't know if it's just like an environment that you're always in, but I do really want to just put on some sneakers and go for a nice walk. So I think we might either go to Yorktown or maybe walk around here. There's not a lot of sidewalks where I live unless you're in town, because I live next to Bedford, so it's a lot of like dirt roads and stuff like you guys saw. But yeah. Oh, also I'm in the process of trying to rip all of my nail polish off, which has been a process because I get gel on my nails. But every summer I do this, and it's not on purpose. I think I just genuinely like my nails natural in the summer. I find it to be like very chic, in my opinion, to have natural nails in summer, and my nails definitely need a break. They're feeling very unhealthy right now. So I bought some like polish that's supposed to help make them stronger, which is going to be here in a couple days. So I want to try to get the rest of this off at some point. But yeah, they're looking a little rough. It's probably going to take like a week for them to start to get healthier, and that's really my goal, is to just get them to a place where I can just maintain them naturally. And then, you know, when I want to start painting them again, probably like in the fall, I will. But okay, no more procrastinating. I need to get my butt outside, and I need to move my body. So that's what we're gonna do. guys, it is 6 o'clock already, but it is Sunday. I had bought a basil plant when I was out yesterday and I never planted it. So I wanted to get that in a pot today. And then my brother and my mom actually came up, and he came up to get his mattress because I've been holding it in my storage unit, but I told him about my laundry room and sent him some inspo pictures. So when he came up, we measured that. We kind of talked about that space. And I think he is going to build the cabinet for me. I think because of the way it needs to be designed and the very specific dimensions it would need to be, he is going to build that for me. And then we're going to stain everything and put it together. So that'll be a project that's like ongoing. He's going to build everything at his house. He lives in New Jersey. And then we went to Hayfields, which is the cutest cafe, and I've never taken my brother there, and I don't even know how that's possible, but it is a florist shop and a cafe and like a little store all in one, and they have the most gorgeous, serene outdoor seating space. I love going there. They have like car shows there sometimes, and it's just really cool. It's a cool space. So we went there for lunch, came back here, and me and my mom also just went over some things for my home. We are going to be in Broomfield in September, and there are some very specific things that I want to look for. So we were measuring some of the spaces for that and just kind of going over ideas. I've been telling her, basically what I've been telling you guys is, you know, in my 20s, my aesthetic was very, very neutral, and it still is. I'm definitely not a maximalist by any means, but everything's feeling a little too like perfectly matched, and it's feeling a little stark, and we were just kind of talking about like colorways and things like that. And yeah, so they left because my brother has a ton of work to do on his house. If you are new here, my brother bought a church a little over a year ago, and he is converting it into a home, and he's doing everything pretty much on his own. So now is the time of year that he is able to do a lot of the work since it is so nice out. So he went there. My mom went with him because his mattress is in her car. And I went to the pool, and I have been reading this book called Summer Island. And I don't know how I feel about it yet, so I will keep you guys updated. I'm like 170-ish pages in, and I will say it's kind of slow to start, but the storyline is like building. It's a good storyline. I just don't want to recommend the book until I finish it because I don't really know yet. I haven't decided, but I will show you guys that once I finish it, if I think that it's something that you guys might enjoy. And yeah, I have work to do for tomorrow. I'm teaching in the morning, and I'm also teaching at night, and I want to get this vlog edited, but if I can get it done within the next hour, I'm gonna go meet my neighbors at the pool for a little bit. But if not, I will probably just stay in, hone in, and yeah, that is my little like weekend reset after travel and wind down routine. I really try to take all of the good habits from vacation and maintain them when I come home. The biggest one just like being that I get out of my house like immediately in the morning, even if it's just like sitting on my balcony and having my coffee, and also making sure that I'm like walking, and I don't know, just taking those moments in the day that are like truly for me, and not doing it because I'm like, oh, I have to take this moment for me, but just like being in the moment. And for me, that's a lot harder to do when I'm home, but I'm trying to create habits for myself that are good for me, and I think it's working because I've been feeling very like calm and at peace the last 2 days. So I don't know if that's just having gotten away for a little bit or what that is, but I do miss being in Martha's Vineyard. If you missed that vlog, it's the one before this. It is a very, very special place to me, and I love being there. I just don't know what it is about that island, but it's like, it's kind of like coming home for me. So I am really sad, but I'm also really happy to be home and be in my space again. And yeah. But I appreciate you guys spending the last few days with me, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.